Kris, it's 2-2 game. You seem to have all the momentum, and 2 penalties in 6 seconds kind of seem to change the whole game. Just give me your thoughts on that sequence and your penalty kill struggles.
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job with that 5-on-3. Eki, Bush, and Nagy did a really good job, and they made one play and, went off, defended well. It went off of Eki's stick, he defended it well, and just went right to them, and there's the goal. I thought we did a lot of good things, especially in the second period. We were probably unfortunate just to get one goal in the second, and when we finally did get that goal, it was erased immediately with them responding to it.
The first period, Andrew Mangiapane might have been the most engaged guy you had, but you didn't see a lot of ice in the second. What was that? Get lost in rotation because he was on the ice for that goal against? What happened?
Yeah, there's obviously the turnover had an effect on his ice time, yes.
How did you see the penalty by Janmark? A little too aggressive, trying to get the puck?
Yeah, he's trying to get the puck. Probably felt he was interfered with. His stick got up, so it's a high sticking penalty.
Kris, at the risk of being overly specific here about the high sticking, like there was a stat from during the finals last year that that you guys had 13 high sticking penalties in the playoffs. Panthers had 2. I mean, Lazar takes a couple high sticking penalties in the last few games, doesn't play tonight. Janmark takes a high stick tonight. Like, is there a way that your team can you coach that out of a team, or do you need to remind them to keep the sticks down, or what do you see?
Wow. Yeah, he absolutely can, and I know if you talk about the infractions in the finals, and if you counted the amount of sticks that hit their face as opposed to their sticks hitting our faces, it wouldn't have been 13-2. It wouldn't have been that off. It would have been very similar. So you got to be careful with those stats, and obviously the high sticking. We got to make sure that we control our sticks, and especially the other night it was penalties in the offensive zone, and tonight in the neutral zone. And overall tonight only 2 penalties that we take. It's that's usually a pretty good night, but just the timing was tough.
The PK for the homestand was below 70%. I know you touched on the 5-on-3 a little bit. Is this a funk, or is there something more serious that needs to be fixed?
I think it's too early for me to comment on exactly what it is. I think there's always times that you go through funks. I know look at last year, first 10 or 15 games was really bad, and then there was another stretch, and overall if you just took those 2 out, we had one of the best penalty kills. But good kills, we would be able to, if you go through funks, it's got to be short, and it's got to be can't prolong it. So I can't really comment exactly what's going on. Henrique, who's been our top face-off guy, we've obviously been missing him for some time. I know we'll welcome him back when he comes available, but I can't say exactly what the issues are.
So 4-4 on an 8-game homestand and 32 goals against in the last 7 games. What do you see happening in this last little stretch here?
A little bit of everything. 5-on-5 defending. Obviously the penalty kill, we talked about that. How many penalty kill goals we given up, and some goaltending. But I think a little bit of everything. So we gotta, we gotta make sure we reduce those. That's obvious.
With 20 some odd games left in the season, is the alert level a little higher than it would be, say, in October, November?
Oh, absolutely. Anytime whether you're fighting for first place or fighting to get into the playoffs, urgency always ramps up. And we're at that point.